Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Tamarialakayye coming to you with another video, of course, over sister locks. I just recently started documenting my journey where I go from a 4C loose natural to a locked natural. If you're interested in natural hair content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. Now today I wanted to come and do a quick video on picking the size of your sister locks. Now once you get ready to get your locks installed, believe it or not, you do have a few different choices that you can choose from to get your locks installed. So today I'll just talk about what size I have and what led me to that decision, and just kind of go over some general information. If you would like to see this video, go ahead and keep on watching. So the texture of your hair, how thick or thin it is, and also your curl pattern is going to play a huge key in your overall look once you go to get your sister locks. Now, as for me, as I mentioned in my other videos, when I went to my installation process, I was coming there with 4C hair. So it was very thick, it was very dense, and it was very coarse. So that played a huge role in me picking the size that I wanted for my sister locks. Me going in initially, I wanted to either get small or micro locks, but after my consultant explained what would happen and how it would look and how time consuming it would be, I went ahead and chose to get the medium size. My consultant, on the other hand, was really urging me to try to get brother locks, which is one size larger than the large size of the sister locks. And I was like, no, Mia, I don't want that size because I want my hair to actually look thick and full because I like big hair. So one of the things that I was afraid of when I was going to get my sister locks is that I wouldn't have big hair because of the journeys I've watched other ladies go through with their hair. So I was like, no, I want my locks to be really full. So when she did my test lock, she did medium and she did large. And to be completely honest, I could not tell the difference between the medium size and the large. So it pretty much looked the same, but I went ahead and opted to get the medium size. And so basically that's what you see in my head right now. So if you've recently seen my retie versus my non-retie video, if you look at my locks very closely, they do look extremely small. But if I were to get anything smaller than what I got, then my locks would pretty much be split into maybe 2 or 3 locks each from what I already have in my head. Now for me, I was like, yes, that would be so full, it would be so beautiful, but at the same time I had to consider like the maintenance that it was going to be on my hair. I didn't want to go to my reties and have to spend 5 to 6 hours each time that I was getting my hair retightened just because I chose to get a smaller size lock. That would have been more money, that would have been more time, and then as well I would have to be extremely careful when dealing with my hair when it came to any type of manipulation because the locks are so tiny and fragile. I was just afraid that I would rip them out, being that I'm not one to just go ahead and leave my hair alone. So I was like, no, let me go with a bigger size so that I can make sure that I'm still getting the look that I want, but also that I'm getting some locks that I feel like would be secure. Now, this is the different sizes that you could get for your lock. You can get the micro, the small, the medium, the large, and even if you wanted to, like let's just say your preference is that you want a larger lock, then your consultant could also go ahead and give you the size that brother locks come in, which is just a little bit bigger than your large sister lock. Now, as I said before, just keep in mind that your density and also your texture of your hair is going to play a huge role in what size you should get. Now, you might go in thinking, oh, I want to get large locks. You know, I don't want to sit in the chair all day. I don't want to spend a lot of time when I'm getting my hair retightened. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to get the large ones so that we can get this done and over with. Now, you might go in and you might have a loose curl pattern. Your hair might not be as coarse as it needs to be. There could be a lot of factors, and your consultant would suggest that, no, I don't think that this size would work best for you. You might want to stick with something within the small and the medium. And trust me, to me, they all look the same. But like I said, you have to keep all those other factors in mind when it comes to choosing the style that you want. And then as well, if you feel like you want to pick more more than one size, that's something that you can do as well. Like my consultant did suggest to me that we could do some medium and some large, and to be honest, I feel like I do have a few large ones in my head, but for the most part my locks are a medium. But you could definitely say I want them medium in the back and then small in the front. Just depends on, you know, your hair. You should know your hair a little bit better than anybody else, so you should know which areas are thick, which areas are thin, which areas might need a larger lock, which areas might need a smaller lock. So I would say if you had like really thick hair, it's really not gonna matter what size locks you get. It's just all gonna be a part of your preference. The size that you do pick for your locks is really gonna determine how full or not full your hair looks, if that makes any sense. The smaller you get your lock, then the fuller your hair is gonna look. It's gonna look as if it was still in its loose natural state. The larger you get your lock, then you would lose some of the fullness, at least in the first stage of your sister lock. You would lose some of that fullness, but once your locks start to swell, then you would gain it back as if it was never gone. So just keep all that in mind when you're wanting to go and choose which style and which size of locks you want for your sister locks journey. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, hit that share button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.